Hey everybody, Carolina Knives here. Today I got some GECs for y'all, but before we get into today's video and actually do a drop down up close of them, I'll do a little sneak peek. There's one, there's two. Just wanted to thank everybody for the support. I just hit over 2,000 watch hours, and I'm right under or right at 1,900 subscribers. So I just wanted to say thank you so much. And at the end of the video, I'm going to talk more about the giveaway that's coming up. So just watch till the end and you'll learn more about the giveaway. Let's get into the video. All right, everybody. Let's get into these beautiful knives, shall we? I'll save that one for the end. This is kind of like a review slash preview of these knives, just because I haven't shown them on my channel before, but I did get them in. These are 2024 GECs. Some of y'all might recognize this one. It actually is a GEC made to look like a queen. That's why it says Cutlery right there. And it has kind of the queen little symbol. And look at that swedge on the back. These are made by GEC, made to look like queen. That's with a winter bottom rich light, like their old winter bottom synthetic. There's the brass liners, kind of double liners over here, just to make that the spacing a little bit more. I think that's why they did that. Look how evenly and perfect those blades fit in there. Don't rub on each other. And the way that swedge is kind of cut out, you can see it's kind of like stepped. They don't touch each other, which is very cool. Look at the back right there, how it's kind of stepped in and then that swedge goes down. It's the longest swedge I've ever seen on a clip blade. Look at that. Now, this one does have kind of that grind line to it. It's not a Scandi grind. It's not a saber grind. It's like they left the machine marks in it, which is pretty cool. Kind of just a rough cut. Everything on this knife is just sharp and rough, and which I like that. I like how it's just stamped out and put together. This is a spay blade, kind of a mean looking spay blade. I like it. Carbon steel. Here's the pattern number, 81’12’24. Same thing. It's kind of got that, well, I've been wiping it, but it's kind of got those grind lines in it. Just rough cut, everything, the tang, the bolsters, the blade, everything's just rough cut. Sharp, left sharp. Let's listen to this snap. No half stops. It's like a half Stockman. I forget the exact name they call this. Got just 4 huge brass pins in there. The liners just match perfectly. And they kind of wrapped the back spring. Kind of made it look wrapped, like it goes all the way around, which is pretty cool. Y'all can tell what I'm talking about. There's that little gap right there so it doesn't interfere with any of the back spring usage, but kind of rolls up into it. That winter bottom rich light is just something else. It just looks insane. Rich light, if y'all aren't familiar with that, it's kind of like a micarta. You can look at the process of how it's made, but it's similar to micarta. Now this one, I've seen a lot of people's have like real light. Mine's more of like a dark, very dark center, which I like. Now this is, it's pretty similar to a 75 pattern. Let's get the length on it. It's about 3 7/8. Well, I don't know if y'all can see that, but it's about, you can trust me on it, it's about 3 7/8. Right on the line. It's a pretty big knife coming from GEC. Normally, their most recent knives have been very small, especially those, what do you call them? The little baby bullet knives, and the Dynamite's, the one that just came out, is pretty big. It's kind of on the same platform as this, just with instead of these two blades, it's got 4 sheep's foot blades, 2 on each side. I haven't really been interested into getting one of those just because I don't like the pattern they had out. If I could get a Frank's SFO for a good price, I would, but not the River ones. This one I did get from a seller I always buy from. I did pay about $150, $160 for it. Retail or MSRP, I'm not really sure. Maybe $130-ish, I'm not sure, but I did pay a little bit over. But I really wanted the one that looked like the old Queen knives. Now this one is numbered. It is a club knife. I'm in the Old Muggy Knife Club down in Georgia. Old Muggy Knife Collectors Club, Macon, Georgia. I'm a part of that club. And you can't just sign up and then just start getting GECs. You have to know somebody that's in there to get in. And you have to actually show up to a meeting every once in a while. This is streaked ebony. Just beautiful. With kind of the shield that kind of matches the knife. It kind of swells up like the knife. It's just a bar shield. They made it so where it matches the knife. This is number 47 out of, I think, 50-something with that streaked ebony. I'm not sure if they made the streaked ebony for other companies or other people. Just perfect back springs. I do love ebony wood, and this streaked ebony just has some character to it. It just looks very, very nice. And the bar shield, you can tell it's got that kind of an ebony inlay around it. It's not just like set in there in the middle of the knife. There is that black kind of line around it. And all that is that ebony kind of inlaid in there. It's very nice looking. Let's get both blades open. Again, there's Old Muggy Knife Collectors Club. GEC. Again, with those kind of grind lines left in there. Everything sharp. Look down the back of it. Everything just sharp, rough cut. That huge swedge in there. This is actually one of my favorite patterns they've released so far in 2024. I like this one and the Engineer, the swell center. Very mean looking spade blade. There's 81, 12, 24. 81 is the pattern. 1 for the style of the main blade. 2 for how many blades. And 24 for the year. Just absolutely fits in there like a glove. They do not rub. Every single just detail is just placed in there perfectly, and it's there for a reason. Again, like I said, that back spring is just kind of rolled up in there to make it look very nice. And they almost just, it is just so solid. You can't even tell there's multiple back springs in there. I'm not sure if they share the same back spring. I can check real quick. Yep, they share the same one. That's why it's kind of rolled up like that. They share the same back spring, but the way they kind of fit that in there just looks incredible. How they take that small, I mean, look at that. The stock of this knife is much bigger, but then they kind of taper it down. The stock of that is probably, I don't know, over an eighth. It's probably 1/4 inch maybe. Let's get the stock of that. Yeah, 1/4 inch. It's 1/4 inch on the back, and then 1/4 inch back spring, but then it tapers down to like 3/32 to an eighth blade on this knife. And that's what that kind of fills in right there, so it doesn't look like there's a huge gap. And just beautifully made. Perfect snap. Everything, that's what I like about these two-bladed knives. Everything just, they make it fit so perfect. Again, got kind of that double brass or thicker brass on the show side. I'm not sure why that is. Maybe just to get it a little bit thicker. are away from the bolster a little bit. Not really sure. There you can kind of tell, thicker. It kind of tapers in. Just both beautiful made knives. GEC's 81. This is the Oak Mugging Collectors Club knife, and this for 2024. And then this one is the Made to Look Like Queen. And it is rich light, but I mean, I'm not taking that away from it. It almost looks like bone. It's just very nice looking. They did a very good job on these. I know a lot of people were interested in buying those whenever they first came out, especially if they like older USA made knives. And even like I'm not a huge Queen guy, but you can just recognize a good pocket knife when you see one, and this is definitely one of them. Just beautiful. Both of these are, like I said, 3 7/8. Yeah, right about 3 7/8, almost 4. Almost looks like a 75 pattern, but without the sheep's foot. That's what it reminded me of when I first saw it. Yeah, I mean, literally looks identical. I should have brought one down here to show y'all. It's pretty much identical to how a 75 pattern Stockman is set up, other than having the third blade in there. Which it would have been cool to see that third blade just to see the resemblance, but, you know, they got to switch it up. I forget what the name of these are. I forget what they call them, because GEC names all of their models. Just like the newest one, I think it's the 78 or something, 76, and it's called the Dynamite. This one has a name. I'm just not sure what it is. I forgot. I got a question on this tray from another video. It is Sage Grouse Leather on Instagram, and he has a website. And I got it from him, and I normally use it in all of my videos just because it's a cool background, kind of a dark color so y'all can see the knives good. Thank y'all for watching my review of and breakdown of these 81s. And if you like GECs, you like case knives, go ahead and subscribe. On the road to 2,000 right now. And on that same topic, the giveaway, like I said in the title of the video, or in the pre-video, whatever you want to call it, there is a giveaway at 2,000 subscribers. It was going to be try to get me to 2,000 before Black Friday, but now Kevin, the Knife Doctor, said I can extend that to whenever I hit 2,000. So whenever I hit 2,000, I'm going to be giving away a Ellaville Knife Show 2024 Baron Sons 4-inch Barlow bone stag. So that's going to be the giveaway for 2,000 subscribers. So if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Means a lot to me. And you could also be entered in a chance to win a knife. So whenever I hit 2,000, that video will post. All you got to do is go watch the video and comment, and you'll be entered. And thank y'all for watching. Have a nice day.